Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm excited to be bringing you guys my foundation routine when I have somewhere important to go or somewhere big or when I really just want to beat my face. Now before I get started, I always use a primer. This is Tatcha the Silk Canvas. It's $52. I only pull this bad boy out when I have somewhere big to go. Other than that, I do not use it because it is quite expensive, but it's a great primer for enlarged pores and oily skin. After letting my primer sit for about 3 minutes, I go into my favorite foundation. This is Nars All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. I always use a flat end foundation brush. That's where I messed up on my brow, but we're gonna go back and fix that. Now it's time to blend, 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 blend. Get that chin, get that neck, get all of that. The worst thing is to not blend your foundation in. Moving on to concealer, I still love my MAC Studio Finish concealer, but I really love the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. Those are my top 2 concealers. I always conceal underneath my eyes, my forehead, the bridge of my nose, all of that. Wherever you're supposed to conceal, 9 times out of 10, I conceal in those areas. And then I go ahead with my Mercier setting powder and I just set those areas. And you know what, y'all? I'm really looking for a good contour stick or foundation stick where I can contour with. So if y'all have any recommendations, leave them down below. I always use this one, the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick, which works pretty well. I'm the kind of person, if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of thing. So it's one of my favorites. But if you have any recommendations, I would gladly take them. And then I just keep on blending that out until it all comes together and it's just like well blended. And I already sweep some of the translucent powder off. It's just one of those things that I tend to forget sometimes, and I just sweep the rest of the powder away. And then to warm up my face, to bronze it up a little bit more, I use the Bobbi Brown bronzing powder in Deep. And this part is not really necessary. I just do it sometimes, but it's one of my favorites by MAC. This is the Mineralize Skinfinish in Sun Power. And this one just, it warms up my face just a little bit more, but you got to be careful because it'll make you orangey. And to make me a little bit more bronzier, this is the Milani number 5 Baked Bronzer. And to highlight, I talked about this plenty of times. This is my favorite highlight. I always highlight the bridge of my nose and also a little bit over my lip. This is Stila. This is in bronze. And I always add my highlight first and then I add my blush. This is by MAC. This is just the Pinch, the Extra Dimension blush. So I meant to mention to you guys that this blue eyeshadow look that I got going on, I filmed something similar to this. This one is just a little bit more subtle. If you want to see how I achieved that blue eyeshadow look, I'm going to leave the link to that video in the description box. You ever feel like you got to plead your case to let people know that you're a nice, friendly person? I'm going to do better with the faces that I make in my videos. I be like real life concentrating. To set my makeup, I use the Urban Decay De-Slick and I spray that on dramatic like, and then I get like really, really dramatic and I spray the Badescu to give me that dewy look. I found me another great neutral lip gloss. This is by Morphe and it's called Freebird. I kind of compare it to NYX Praline Butter Gloss. Oh, I know y'all caught that dramatic turn to the side. And at this moment, y'all can tell I was really feeling myself. So I really hope you guys love this tutorial. And like I always say, I hope you get the same results or even better. See you next time, queens.